Hey guys, I posted this picture on Instagram and Facebook, and I got a lot of questions on how I did the dye, how I did dye my hair, what I used, what brand I used, and what exactly I did to it. So this is just a quick video to explain to you how I did it and what I used for it. Stay tuned. It's a fuchsia, bright fuchsia red, but you can't really see it now because of the lighting. It's kind of different now. It looks different. In the sunlight, it would look like as in the picture. So the first color I picked up was the wrong color, completely wrong, not the color I wanted. And because it looked so different on the palette, and the palette was like a deep cherry red, how I wanted it more or less to be. And so I picked up the color. It's called in Spanish rojo ardiente, and I didn't know that it was actually fire red. So I picked up the rojo ardiente color, which was this one. It looks like this, the box. The color is from Exitan, Spanish brand. I didn't know the brand before buying this, so I bought this. And then the oxidizing emulsion, which was of 20 volume. So I mixed them two together, the whole bottle oxidizing emulsion, which is about 75 milliliters, about this bottle. So I put it in this bowl, mix it all together with the color. Oh yeah, and I bleached my hair before coloring it. The bleach is supposed to be on my hair like 20 minutes, but I left it for 1 hour. Like, my hair was blonde. The roots were not so light, but like the hair was blonde. So you are not supposed to leave it on that long. 15 to 20 minutes usually is okay. So I bleached it first, and then I mixed those two together, the oxidizing emulsion with this one with the color, and applied it and left it on. You're supposed to leave it on for about 40 to 45 minutes, because red is more difficult for the hair to take that red color. So it usually stays on longer than any other color. So then I put it on my hair. I left it in about also for an hour, and then I washed it out. And because I was doing the whole process by nighttime, it looked differently because of the lighting. So I don't recommend you dyeing your hair at nighttime, never, because at nighttime the lighting is so different. It will look different. But like right now, how my hair looks like, the color is not the same in the sunlight. So I recommend you doing it by daytime, so you can see how the color actually turns out. So I did, I put the hair on, I put the color on my hair, and then left it on for about an hour, and washed it out. And it looked okay. It looked red. It was not exactly the red I wanted, but it didn't look that bad. So I thought, okay, that's okay. So I then washed my hair, braided my hair, and went to bed. And then the morning when I wake up and did open the braids, I went like right to the to my window to see how the color actually turned out, and I was shocked. The color, it was like a bright red, a bright. It was like a bright fire, really fire red. So, and I was just thinking, I can't go out like this. So the first thing I did was go to the store where I bought the color, and got me another color, which was Fuchsia and in Spanish. And it's the same bottle because it's the same brand. So I got another color in Fuchsia red, with also the 20 volume oxidizing emulsion. So I got this, and then did the same procedure, mixed it together. And yeah, so when I bought this, to make sure it wouldn't turn out too bright, the color, I bought another color to mix it actually, which was this one. And this is by Renee Blanche, and it's called Haute Coiffure. It's also some brand I didn't know before. But actually, you can take any color. I wanted to buy the L'Oreal highlight red color, but I didn't find it here in Spain, so I got these two. And you have to be careful because on a palette this color always looks different, because these colors look so different. And the first one, the wrong one I picked up, looked so different on the palette. On the palette it was like a deep cherry red as I wanted, but then it was so different when I put it on my hair. So be careful. Don't think that the color will turn out exactly the same way as it is on the palette. So it actually depends on how your hair is and how much you've bleached it. So then I bought this one, so just to mix it with the Fuchsia red, so it wouldn't turn out too bright. So I did the same thing as I did the first time. I mixed those and just put a little bit of the mahogany in it and mixed it, so it turned out a little bit darker. And to test it, I just dyed one little strand at first to see how the color would actually turn out. So I liked it, and then I put it on my whole head, left it in again for about an hour, and after that hour I washed it out, and this is the color which came out, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to be. So that's what I did. I conditioned it very well. I did a deep conditioning after that whole treatment process of dyeing the hair. You need to condition your hair, a deep conditioner, or you can do a deep conditioner before dyeing your hair. So I didn't do it before, but I did it after, and then I did also a hot oil treatment, and that was very good for my hair. So yeah, and overall my hair took it up very good. I thought it would break. I thought by the end of those 2 days I wouldn't have hair anymore, but I still have my hair, and it's pretty soft, and it's very soft actually, because I did those deep conditioning treatments, and that will be all. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back at you and answer them. So that was all to my hair, what I did to dye it red. And yeah, thanks for watching.